my name is Hannah, your favorite perfectly imperfect scribble artist, and this is part 2 of my Q&A. I kind of went ham and answered a lot of questions for you, so if you are curious about some random things about my life, feel free to continue watching. But before you do that, this is my favorite part. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, give me a thumbs up, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, check out my website and all of the things, and let's get on with the video. What is my most favorite place that I have ever been? Favorite place I've ever been. Backstory, I've been to 35 countries as of now, which is 2022, September, when I'm filming this. And I really don't know if I can pick a favorite. Huge fan of Budapest. Absolutely loved it. So fun. I lived in Sweden when I studied abroad, so Sweden has a special place in my heart. Hawaii, gorgeous. Alaska, stunning. I went hiking in Nepal, in the foothills of the Himalayas. Gorgeous. It's just beautiful, absolutely magnificent. Like, I don't know. If I was told I had to go to my favorite place tomorrow, I genuinely don't know what I would pick. I love traveling. It's so fun. Who are your best girlfriends? Who are your best girlfriends? I have so many. This question always makes me wonder, like, was this one of my friends who said this because they just want me to say their name? Or is it just someone random who's like genuinely curious who my best girlfriends are? I don't know. I have a bunch of groups of friends. I have my pole dancing friends from the gym that I train at. I have my art friends. I have my college friends. I have my random other friends who I've met. I have my travel friends, my study abroad friends. I have a lot. I have a lot of friends. So yeah. Have you ever done a scribble lady based off your own body? Yes, several actually. I have a giant canvas of one that hangs in my bedroom. That's me, which just makes sense. And then I've done at least like 5 or 6 smaller watercolor portraits of myself too. I like to draw myself every once in a while because I think it's a cool way to like document how my body has changed, and just also like the line work that you can see between them shows where I was at in my life when I drew it. I think it's really cool to look back on it. And yeah, so I draw quite a few portraits of myself, and some of you may own some. They're just in with the rest of my scribble ladies. So, fun fact. You do a lot with your business and seem to have a balance with life and work. Best tips for a small business owner trying to keep it together and have a successful business while growing it and keeping personal life things happening. Yeah, this is a loaded question. I actually am probably gonna make an entire video series on small business. I've had a lot of people ask me like, how much do I actually make as a full-time artist / content creator? How much time do I actually spend? Where do I make my money, etc. And so I want to do like a whole series kind of diving deep into it. But as far as like tips off of the top of my head, setting boundaries is very important. I try and set myself the boundary of working 9 to 5, 10 to 5-ish, and then weekends when I have to do shows, but that's it. If I'm not doing like a pop-up show, I don't work the weekend. And so my mentality is, if you were working a regular 9 to 5 job, you're not working in the evenings, you're not working on the weekends. So this is your 9 to 5 job, right? So either try and work 9 to 5 or set yourself like a consistent schedule. Maybe you prefer to work in the evening, so 5 to 10 every day, but you get the rest of the time off. Like, make sure you're giving yourself time for you and that you're not working when it's your you time, and that you're doing something else to help you grow as a person and just, you know, keep yourself sane. I go to the gym a lot. I pole dance, so I spend a lot of time there. I go there every night. I'm not working, and I set aside time to clean and just do things that I like. On weekends, I go out with friends. You know, I just really try and keep my business within business hours so that I'm not overworking myself. But like I said, I'll make a whole video on it because there's a lot. My glass pen tip broke. Is there a way to file it a bit and keep using it? You can use a broken glass pen. I actually have a TikTok, and I'll probably post it as a YouTube short eventually, but you can use a broken glass pen. It's just going to have to be held at an angle, and you're going to have to rotate it more frequently because the ink will not last as long because you have the broken tip. And it also will not work if you push the pen, but it'll work if you pull. So you can use a broken pen. You can try filing it. If it's only a tiny bit broken, that might work, but if it's really broken, I don't think so. The more broken it is, the thicker your lines will be. So I actually have a broken glass pen that I like to use because it has thicker lines. But yeah, it's not super easy to fix a broken pen, but it's definitely still usable. I use broken pens all the time when I'm drawing because why not? What is your worst habit? I think my worst habit is ignoring my house. In the summertime, I do a lot of art shows. I get really busy and I'm always on the move. I'm always on the road, traveling, whatever. And so I tend to push off my laundry for like weeks. And so I'll have like a lot of laundry to do when I get back. And like my apartment gets kind of messy and old things kind of like fall through the cracks because I'm like focusing on other things. And I really wish I could be better at that. It's slowly coming along there, but it's definitely not my nature to be super tidy if I don't think about it. Something you've wanted to draw but haven't. I don't know. Like I feel like I have a giant list of things that I want to draw. Okay, I guess right now at the top of my head is I want to do a drawing. My intern actually suggested this of a cow mowing the lawn wearing a bikini with the caption "sexy and I mow it." So I'll probably draw that soon here. Do you even like school? Funny story, I was actually just talking to someone about this morning about how I wish I dropped out of college. I love school, always have. Wanted to be a teacher for a while, then I decided I want to be an art teacher for a while, then I decided I didn't want to be a teacher. But I've always loved school, first day of school, very fun. I loved college for my first 2 years. But my second 2 years were kind of rough because A, the pandemic, 2020 was my junior year. B, I started selling my art and making a career for myself. And so the value of college kind of went down really quickly when I was self-sufficient and didn't need to be applying for jobs. And so I kind of wish I dropped out of college after my second year because I didn't really learn anything my last 2 years of college, partially because the pandemic. It was really hard for teachers to teach during the pandemic. My department was lacking. They didn't have a lot of teachers for my degree. But the first 2 years of school were like super important in my education, and I would not be where I am today if I didn't have those first 2 years of school. And I did love them. So, long story short, I love school. What's your favorite song? My favorite song fluctuates. Right now, I am competing in a pole dancing competition on September 10th, 9th-ish, to the song Speechless from Aladdin. So I've been listening to that a lot. And I also competed to the song Body by Jordan Swaist. I think that's how you say his name. And I love that song too. Obviously, like my competition songs, I really like, and they're songs I feel connected to. And then Victoria's Secret recently came out. Big fan of that song. But as far as everything else goes, I just have a bunch of playlists with songs that I like. I'm not really like super huge into music where I'm like diehard, this is my favorite song, this is my favorite band. But those are some of my top ones recently. You ever think about having the ability to teleport? Yes. I think the ability to teleport would be amazing because all the places you could travel. All the places you could travel? Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes. Yes, I would love to be able to teleport. I think that would be phenomenal. Ha! Worst advice you've ever been given. To not go to school for art. I was told I should probably go to school for like science or math because that's what my test scores were highest in. Thank God I didn't because I can't stand numbers. Like even now, like I have an accountant. They do that for me. Like I do not want to deal with anything like that. And chemistry, I hated it in high school. And I was going to go to school for engineering because I was told you can't make a career out of art. Guess what? You can. So yeah, that's the worst advice I was ever given. My career counselor told me that. I had like teachers at my school tell me that. My parents were like very concerned that I wanted to go to school for art, but they were happy that I decided on graphic design because graphic design is like a secure art degree, but I didn't go to school for fine art because that's like risky. Don't listen to the people when they tell you that you can't make a living out of art because you can. I'm 23 and I make a full income on art. So you can do it. You can totally do it. It's all about drive, grit, putting in your 10,000 hours, practice, 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 practice makes progress. And you'll never get anywhere if you don't dedicate your time to it, just like any other career. But yeah, you can totally do it. And I believe in you. So yes. Anyways, that's the whole video. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't watch part 1, go back and check that out. Otherwise, I post new videos every Monday and Wednesday, and I will see you in the next, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all the things, check out my website, online store, links are all in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.